Hey guys, it is Wednesday and why do my lips look so pink? I used that Glow Recipe lip balm last night, maybe that's why. But it's Wednesday and I only vlogged my pancakes, which was Monday. And I don't know. I'm not gonna go in deep into it because it's just been the same thing, but I'm just feeling so blah, like low level depression, you know? Depression. And it's not like terrible, it's just that kind of depression where, you know, you don't want to wash your hair, you don't really feel like getting up and doing anything, no matter how many things you think, you know, oh, I should do this, I should do that, nothing like is motivating enough to get me to do stuff. Yesterday I filmed and I was like, okay, yeah, this is the day, we're gonna get better. The rest of the week we're gonna film, put my nails on. This is a new set of Impressions nails. Love them. Like, you know, I'm gonna do all these things. And then today I wake up and I'm right back in that mood. So I'm just feeling so funky. And let me see. Can I put this here? I just feel like I want to share and encourage people, but I feel like all I'm doing is just like talking about it, which maybe that's all you need to do, you know, talking helps. But yeah, you are not alone if you're feeling like this, because I feel so unmotivated, so drained, tired when I've slept, you know, like I don't know, trying to do all the things, like making sure, you know, I'm taking my vitamins and I'm taking my supplements and I'm getting outside and drinking lots of water. Like I'm doing all those basic things. Like, yes, there's more you can do, but yeah, I'm just having a rough go of it. And I'm kind of excited for fall, and maybe like once the fall vibes hit, I'll feel better, even though you would think summer would be happier. But I love fall, so I'm like, okay, maybe this will motivate me. We did clean the house on Sunday. Thank goodness, like Zach is motivated to do things early in the morning, because he probably did 70% of it. But I'm really happy that everything is clean. That did make me feel better. But then I got up on Monday and was just so low, you know, just, I don't know. I was not going to talk about this because I don't know if it's of any interest, but also like it's also just a touchy subject when you're I hate to even use this word, but like influencer. I say micro influencer, but let me know if you're interested in like hearing about what brands I've worked with. I don't know if I'm going to share a lot of it, because obviously there's a reason people don't share this a lot, but Friday will be 2 weeks ago, I sent out 4 emails to all different brands about working together on videos. And that kind of got me excited. And basically I put out there, these are my rates for what I will and won't do, you know, that kind of thing, because you have to get paid to do work. And I've gotten 0 responses, and that was 12 days ago. And that's how you get treated when you don't have 1 million followers and they want you to do work for them. They want you to promote their products. So clearly they find some value in you, but the moment you start to say, okay, this is my price and this is what it includes, then it's like they ghost you. That's not okay. It's just so unprofessional. You can just say, I'm sorry, we're unable to accommodate that right now. Here's what we will do. Here's what, you know, here's our budget, something like that. But I literally get ghosted by brands, and it's just so off-putting. Like, just say no, you know? It's fine to get the no. It's not fine to leave somebody hanging. And I've also had an interaction with a brand whose products I really love, but it's just the weirdest communication, to the point of like, I want to say beware, but I'm waiting to see how it pans out, to see if things work out okay. But at a certain point, if you treat people who you work with like this, maybe you're just not a good brand. Maybe you're not good people. You know what I mean? Good people, like, you know what I mean. I wipe these counters down every day now. Get down. But yeah, I'm waiting to see, because it's been like a history of like me trying to ask a certain question and getting like the runaround and not answering my question, and come to find out I was just not informed of certain things that affected me, and just wasn't told, and it's just so weird. And I'm waiting to see. It's like kind of working out, kind of not, but everything is just kind of in limbo, and that makes me feel like I'm in limbo. Everything is like, you know, that stuff, and then you're like in between seasons, and then you're so yeah, this is 7 minutes of me talking about this. Great. Yeah, I drinking out of one of my new beakers that I got in my last mystery bag. So I'm drinking my water. I also just washed this one. I feel like I need to get one of those, and I don't know if they're sturdy. You guys let me know. Like a baby bottle drying rack, you know what I mean? I don't really know what they're called. But these are really a pain in the ass to get dry, because I take the sleeve off, I wash the sleeve, and I wash the bottle, and I got the cleaning thing for them. But I need to store them upside down, and they're just so tough to get dry on the inside because you can't reach everything. But I'm like, one of those baby bottle things, like, would that help? Is it gonna, these are, you know, heavy and sturdy. Like, will it hold them up? Because if so, I might get one of those. Because I'm trying to drink out of glass and not plastic, so that's why I love my beakers, and that's why I've gotten more of them. Yeah, so I don't know what else. I'm trying to decide if I want to eat something. I need to eat something. We got pizza last night, which always makes me feel blech, like we don't get it very often anymore, but like, I don't know why I still agree to eat it. But let me show you my house, because things are better. My key areas that make me feel clean are the kitchen counters. Like, we have a few cups, you know. This is my only stuff that I still need to put away, and most of this is like, well, those are my contacts. These are like new products, backups, things like that. But as you can see, I cleaned everything. We got cookies the other night. This is day 3 on those cookies, so I guess we're not doing too bad. Cleaned everything up. We've got our supplements, our little supplement area. Yeah, everything looks cleaner. As for this is just kitty area. We still never got the dining room table, but let me show you. Like, this is the type of situation we're having with our floors, where they've done something under the house to like truss them up or like, you know, support them, but it's actually pushed up and has caused problems. So we've got a spot there. There's a spot right here. And then the worst spot is over there by the coffee table. It's terrible. And they were supposed to start work 2 weeks ago. I have no idea what's going on with that. Another thing that's in limbo that, like, I keep waiting for them to be like, okay, we're going to show up tomorrow. Yeah. We got an extra litter box. We really probably need more. And I want to get another one of these big litter mats. These are excellent, from Chewy. And maybe move them to a different part of the house, like 2 of them. Beauty room is pretty much the same. It's a little messy, but like not super messy. Hey, Sniffies. And products, some of which I need to film with. That's a whole video that I could film. I just can't get myself together. And I was waiting for my Ipsy, but it's actually delayed. The office is not anything special, but I am excited for my bathroom being clean. This brings me so much like peace. I've had the octopus in bed with me. Literally still nothing going on here, but this is where I'm excited. So this is the bathroom that I mainly use. You want to come in, bud? So all my storage and stuff, like, I still have tons of products here, but I like to have a lot of products out to choose from because my skin is always needing something different. I've got a candle. I've got my little mini garden. And yeah, it's cleaner. The point is it's clean. Did I do that to the hand towel? Probably. I've got a few skincare like washes and things I keep over here that I use. Everything's a lot better. I've got sunscreens. I still have a pile of clothes there. My closet still needs to be reorganized, and I do, no sir, never mind. It's a mess. I have a lot of clothes hanging in the laundry room, so I need to do that. Like, that's the thing I want to do. My little fridge. I really want to get the Vanity Planet fridge because this one, oh, is that turning yellow? I don't think that was always yellow. This one's not doing the best. So I'd really like to get an updated one, but that's what I've got for now. And yeah, just like that it's cleaner. You come on, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. You're gonna be a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. Hey, Penny. Let's see how many claws you have covers. We started using the little claw covers. You've got one on that paw. Oh, sorry, two. She's got two on that paw. None. Absolutely none. And we just gave her a fill-in 2 days ago. Sally does better. If she'll stand still, I'll try to show you. She's only lost a couple, and we've had them on for a week or so. Hey, can we see those claws? Yeah. Yeah, look at those claws. Come on. Jump up. Look at those claws. That's so pretty. Okay. So, yeah, we ordered a second pair because they are helping. I just noticed that Sniffles, Manners, and Tina all had scratches on their faces. And the little girls are very rambunctious. So, we're just trying to protect from scratching. Not really the furniture. Like, I guess I should care about that couch because it was expensive. But honestly, I'm more just concerned about their little faces. So yeah, I kind of like love and hate this couch. Like, it's comfortable, but the more I look at it, the more I don't like the way that it looks, which is crazy because it was expensive. But it's comfy. I mean, it gets the job done. It's not hideous, you know, it's just like whatever. So I think I'm gonna have some cereal. That's the only thing I can think of that sounds decent to me. So I'm gonna mix my cereals. And that'll be it for the morning, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it is now Thursday. I am in my bathroom. Yes, baby. You wanna come in? Okay. Come on. So I wanted to give you a little update. Yep, one of your favorite rats, darling. You gotta close the door. Bathroom's still looking clean. I found my set of makeup erasers. I've been wondering where these were. They were in laundry. So this is the only stuff I haven't put away. It's just like random stuff. And closet is more organized now. I didn't really go through my clothes. Booties over here, which I don't wear because those were colder climate. I put shorts in one of these organizers because I was like, what else can I use this for? And shorts kind of like fit perfectly. So yeah. You guys know I used to have an obsession with tiny socks. I still love them, but I just don't wear socks that often. I have so many that obviously no need to buy them. And then my favorite Bath & Body Works fuzzy socks. So I still want to go through my clothes, but the main thing was just to get it off the floor. This still needs a little straightening, but I had shorts there as well, and now I don't. So I'm going to organize it, but I really want to go through my stuff. It's just, I more so just wanted it to be like put together and clean. So that's what we have. I'm just using those organizers because I don't have a proper like dresser and chest of drawers. So yeah, I don't know. That's what it looks like. We made good progress. Let's go. Let's go. You're a silly girl. Come on. And then this I still need to put away. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Grab my water. Let's get your, you want to bring your rat? There we go. Hi, Bean. Sorry, Bean. I got my Ipsy Creator Box today, so I'm about to eat and then film with this. Well, I'm eating because I'm getting hungry, and then I'm gonna shower and get ready and film that. But I also got this box from CVS. I wanted to show you guys their Epic Beauty event. CVS Epic Beauty event is going on right now, and this has a little info about it. If you don't know, you should definitely be part of their beauty club like reward membership thing, because you can get like coupons and things. But during the event, if you spend $40, you get 15 extra bucks back, which is a really good deal. And if you spend 30, you get 10. And if you are a beauty club member, you can get extra 10% back, so you get more. But they have really good deals. If you just go and search, like if you're into drugstore beauty, hair, skin, whatever, go look. They sent me an arrangement of like things that they have. Arrangement. I meant assortment. But I'm really excited for this Garnier Pina C. This is a vitamin C serum. CoverGirl Lash Blast. This is the Clean Volume Mascara, waterproof. I don't have a lot of waterproof mascaras. I do like to use them occasionally. I feel like using a waterproof will hold my curl better, but it's not something that I usually fool with because I put on lashes a lot. CVS brand Gentle Cleanser, Kristen S Signature Shampoo. I kind of want to get like conditioner to go with this because this sounds really nice. Clarifying, lathering, sulfate free. Strictly Curls from Mark Anthony. I'm going to give that to my mom. She has curly hair. I don't. This Arc teeth whitening pen. I'm very curious about that. This is a scalp and hair strengthening oil. It's rosemary mint. I hate rosemary and I hate mint, but oddly this doesn't smell that bad, but I know I'm not going to like the smell of it. It just so happens that I hate those things, but I'm weird about those scents. But it's got biotin, and yeah, I love hair oils, so that's cool. Sally Hansen Color Foil. I'm going to try this on my toes. It says to use it without a top coat and base coat, so you just put 2 layers of this on. I'm really curious to see how it looks. Shut up, microwave. Makeup Revolution Beauty, whatever. This is really pretty though. Look at the colors. It looks really nice color-wise. So I got that. Olay Regenerous Night Recovery Cream. And then a lavender essential oil. I'm very excited for the palette, the teeth whitening pen, the nail polish, the serum, the mascara, the shampoo. So I love a lot of it, you know? So that's my box. I just thought I'd show you that. Camera battery is going to die because that's what happens every single day now. And I'm going to eat my little vegan or veggie corn dogs and get ready to film. I'm going to force myself to film, even though part of me is just like, just stay in your pajamas and stay on the couch. I'm gonna make myself get up and do stuff. So that's that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I am literally sweating. I think I turned my hair up too high. So it's vlog. I don't know where I am in this vlog, honestly, and I used that battery that I put in once. I guess I need more new batteries for this camera, or just stop using this camera. But I want to talk to you guys for a minute because, I mean, a lot of what I went through, or that sounds dramatic. In my last few vlogs, I talked to you guys about how I've been feeling, dealing with depression. I am super, super anxious right now. Not the kind of anxious where I'm like crying and freaking out. That happens. But just like, I cannot find what I need to do right now. But I want to just tell you the truth about what's been going on. Like, I could cry. I just asked my friends like if this shirt was okay to wear to a funeral today, and she said no, it's fine, and that literally made me want to cry. Like, I don't know. So anyway, I don't know like where my train of thought is, but I'm just going to tell you what's been going on, because I feel like this is the case for a lot of people, and it's this like weird alternate universe that we're living in, it feels like, where things are just terrible. And I don't know, maybe it's because maybe it's because I'm old enough to have lived in a time that seems so much simpler. But with COVID and everything going on, and other things, I'm still not making any sense. What I'm trying to say is I have been very absent, and a lot of that is just due to mental health and mental wellness, like just taking care of myself, and I know that a lot of you guys totally understand that. But beyond that, I have not talked about it because it feels like each one of these stories is sort of like not my story, so it's almost not fair to share, but then they all sort of compound to be parts of what's going on in my life. So I did not mean to sit down and start crying. I talked to you guys maybe a year ago about my uncle who was dealing with cancer. He had a brain tumor, and his treatment started to work better than expected. So things were as good as they probably could be. And then he moved to Kentucky to be with my other uncle, his brother. And so my mom and I weren't around him anymore. And so it kind of like left this like weird distance. And then with COVID, like traveling, I didn't want to put my mom at risk to go. And long story short, some of you guys know this, that he had something happen. That he needed a surgery, but the chances were he wasn't going to make it through the surgery, and it was going to be really painful, and if he did, he'd have to stop his treatments. So he decided to not have the surgery, and he passed just a couple days after that. So that was a few weeks ago. If you watch my vlogs, you probably already know that, so I'm probably being redundant. I just can't remember what I've actually said and what I haven't. That's like the way my brain's been, just kind of like this fog, you know. And so his daughter, my first cousin, has made things very difficult, and it's just sad. I just can't understand the way that people act when somebody passes. Like, I know it's difficult and everybody reacts to it differently. Wow, my roots look dark. Squirrel brain. But it's just been some unfortunate stuff, accusations and things like that. They make everything worse. So that happened, and it kind of passed, but his wishes were for his ashes to be spread in Destin, Florida, whereas we always took our family vacations there, like big family vacations, and he always organized them, and he would cook and make drinks and do everything. And so now that has taken all the fun out of that, because he was like the life of the trip and the party. And so my cousin went and did it by herself and didn't let one of our family members know like 5 days ahead of the trip, which didn't give anybody enough time to plan to do anything. And my mom has been having some joint issues, and so it didn't give any of us the opportunity to do what he wanted, which I told my mom and my aunt. I was like, you know what, we'll just take a trip, the three of us, and we can still go and do, you know, the things that he wanted us to do. He actually wanted us to have a good time. That's hard to fathom, but we won't be able to spread his ashes, but we can still go and remember him and all of this. So that's like something we're planning. It's just so difficult. But then it's been like a cascade of things that I found out. And again, a lot of these don't directly affect my life. So I hate to be like dramatic and like, oh, this happened. But one of my old friends, her husband passed from COVID, and he was pretty young. And I didn't know him personally, but my heart really ached for her, and they have kids, and it's just terrible. And then someone who I worked with, I used to work at a newspaper called the Greenville Advocate, and I loved my little work family. I started like on a work program from high school because I had all my credits. So I left at like 1:30 in the afternoon or something and went to work at a newspaper. And then I started there full time. I actually decided that I loved working there so much that I wanted to stay close to home. So I actually went to a community college at first so that I could keep that job. Like, that was the purpose. And then they had to downsize because, you know, newspapers, I mean, they've been a dying art for a long time. But one of the women who I worked with, who was just she's like one of those quirky people that make you realize that you can just be what you want to be and you don't have to be so self-conscious, like wearing crazy hats and being very different and not bothered that people thought she was weird. And she was very welcoming to me from the very beginning. She called me our gal Friday. I was the office Friday, which I guess is a bad term now, but like it was like an office girl who did everything, and that was me. Like I did it all. I would fix printers, I would print out labels, I would do data entry, I would answer phones, I would organize newspaper archives, I would look up old sports stories. Like I would literally do anything and everything, and I loved it. It's been my favorite job, and I wish I could go back to that same crew because it was just so nice. Like we'd go to lunches together and Christmas parties, and yeah, it was a few really good years. And I found out that she passed away, and it's really sad. And these people, like, sometimes you lose people who you haven't seen in a long time, and you know, it doesn't affect your day-to-day life, but it certainly is still very sad. And then a couple days ago, I found out through Facebook. I didn't actually know until the day after. I found out on Sunday, just a couple days ago, that one of my best friends' older sister, who I hung out with, like, we did a lot of stuff together. Beach trips. I was at her wedding. We went to Gatlinburg. Bonfires, parties, sleepovers, so many things. And I found out she passed away. She lived, her family lives in the same town that I'm at. But I've basically been like a hermit. I love doing what I do. I don't mind being at home all the time, but I have, because I'm at home, working from home, and because of, you know, COVID, and I feel like a lot of people feel this, like, well, you don't really want to impose on people right now because you don't know, you know, are they staying away from people? Are they not interacting with a lot of people? Are they trying to be safe? And you get into your routine, and so I've been here a year and I didn't see her at all. So that one hits closer to home, but it's still not my story, if that makes sense. But you know, all these things compiled together, it's just like, it's every couple of weeks. Despite it being under such horrible circumstances, it brings people together, and I've missed that. But in a way, like, my mind kind of is the one where, like, if I don't experience it for a while, I'll just push it to the side and it's fine. But then, you know, you don't really realize what you're missing. But I didn't see my uncle before he passed. My mom took a flight, surprisingly. I never thought she would do that, and went to see him. And, you know, that was maybe a month or two before he passed, but I didn't get to. And then, I mean, it's just all these little things. So I haven't wanted to, like, share a lot of that, but I feel like because it, like, balled up to be like this thing. But I feel like a lot of people are going through that right now. A lot of people are passing from COVID and from, you know, other things. And it just seems like for a lot of us, it's more, like, there's just more of it. And it's literally every couple of weeks I get the news of somebody else. So I'm kind of like anxious of who's next, and how much more, you know, how many more times am I gonna think, I wish I had saw them again. Anyway, so I'm going to the funeral tonight. I really need to get my head in the game, and I'm gonna have some I have some hum gummies that are like calming. I have a L-theanine patch. I'm gonna just do a couple things and then just shower and just relax, try to relax and just do my makeup slowly, do some, like, you know, very soft natural makeup. So I just wanted to update you guys so you know like what's going on. I'm not just like abandoning my channel. I did say, you know, I was going to take some time off, and more so I've just like I've let my videos become more spaced out, and it seems to maybe be helping a little bit, because if I post a lot of videos and they don't do well, you know, like you guys have helped me and given me some info that you can find, but you're like, you know, what's really happening with YouTube. But it does seem like if you have one bad video, the next one's probably gonna be bad. So if you can space them out and maybe like have a good one and then another good one, you know, maybe that'll kind of snowball into good. So that's what I'm hoping. So I'm just taking it slow, and today I'm not really worried about doing much. I may finish off one TikTok, which is literally about lip balms. I'm gonna get some products together for my friends. Sally's walking. If it looks dark all of a sudden, Sally's like walking around my camera. I forgot that I had the camera on and I was just sitting here. So also I fixed my nail. One of the stones fell off. These really probably need to come off soon, but I didn't feel like doing my nails. Like a couple of these are kind of precarious, but they're wearing really well. I just had to fix the stones. Anyway, I don't know what I was just sitting here looking on my phone and just doing. Minners is laying here. Let me show you. Really, bud? Okay, I said his name and he was like, peace, I'm out. So anyway, I just felt like I should say that because it probably seems odd that I'm just like not posting things and all of that, and I've a couple of times I haven't responded to a lot of comments, and it's just strictly because of everything going on. I'm trying to do better. I've been exercising the last few days, and that does seem to help, like, you know, get the endorphins going and all of that. So it is helping. I just have to be consistent about it. And feeling depressed, you know, if you feel depressed, you know that it is sometimes hard to do anything at all, let alone like exercise. But I'm trying to get better at it, and I am overall doing better because I'm just doing things to help, even though horrible things are happening, you know, around me. I've been talking for so long, so I'm gonna let you go. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anymore or not, because I just frankly don't know how this week is going to go, and I might go ahead and put this video up and just leave this for the end instead of putting stuff behind it. So anyway, I hope that you guys are doing well and you're coping, and hopefully you're not having as many, you know, horrible things happen around you and kind of connected to your life. It's just really, it's really tough when it kind of piles on, and it feels like it does, you know. You know, when it rains it pours, that kind of shit. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the vlog. I'm going to assume I'm going to end it here. So in that case, yeah, leave me some love down below. I hope you guys are doing great, and if not, I hope it gets better. So I will talk to you guys really soon.